shut up. This ain't no democracy.
Yes, it is.
No, it ain't. This is the United States. Your ass belong to me. They don't give a damn about you. They don't like you. I don't like you. Nobody likes you.
What's up, guys? It's Benny. Let's say that you are such an unlikable person that you have to pay people to hang out with you. And then when you stop paying them, they trash you in the media. That is Kamala Harris, and that's how embarrassing the Kamala Harris campaign actually was. All of the people who made tens of millions of dollars that the Kamala Harris campaign paid them to endorse her and do interviews with her, like the Call Her Daddy podcast, in order to get this swill.
Was this question more to you and the daddy gang, but one of the biggest conversations in this year's election revolves around a woman's body.
Yep.
I want to take a moment and can we try to think of any law that gives the government the power to make a decision
I know what you're going to ask.
about a man's body. Let's
No.
just pause.
No.
Abortion, it's hilarious. We love it. It's so funny. We're laughing. You know, I can think of a law that the government can go and take and kill a man's body, in fact, much like an abortion. It's called the Selective Service, the draft, which all men have to sign up for, right? Like, I had to sign up. When you get 18, the government can literally take your body and shove it into any globalist war they want to in a meat grinder. They can just do the draft, right? So that's pretty bad, right? But anyway, the point is that Alex Cooper, the host of that podcast, went out and trashed Kamala Harris afterwards because it came out that the Harris campaign spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on that fake set
that you used in LA.
My studio that is gorgeous in Los Angeles doesn't even cost six figures. So I don't know how cardboard walls could cost six figures, but.
But do you think they did that? I mean, you saw
Absolutely not. With love to them. Oh my God, it was gorgeous, but like, it wasn't that nice. It wasn't like gorgeous marble. Like, no, that was not six figures.
Okay. Oprah did the exact same thing. Oprah allegedly made millions off the Kamala campaign.
Hey, Oprah, good morning. How are you, darling? You looking very good. How do you think the election went?
Not talking about the election. Thank you very much.
Oh, is it true that they paid you $1 million for the endorsement for Kamala?
Not true.
Not true, okay.
I was paid nothing, ever.
What do you think about all the celebrities with their mass exodus?
I'm not talking about
Do you think...
So it turns out that Oprah did, in fact, get millions of dollars from the Kamala campaign. According to the FEC reports, they paid a lot of media companies. They paid her production company millions upon millions of dollars for a flashy little interview that Oprah did with Kamala, where Kamala used multiple accents, which she did in regular interviews like this.
Part of what we have to help people understand is don't think you're in Donald Trump's club. You're not.
Right.
He's not going to be thinking about you. You think he's having you over for dinner?
Oh, the Panderstone. Oh, it's so tough to listen to.
From kindergarten is still one of my best friends.
That's crazy.
Right? Stacey Johnson.
Yeah, that's dope. I love it.
We used to go to the clubs and her Father Seville.
Yeah.
Okay. She's just so bad at this, and now it's coming out that some of the interviews were actually so atrocious that they were just deleted. That they just decided to stop, to not publish them at all. So apparently, during a 2024 campaign, Kamala Harris did an interview with a liberal podcaster, Subway Takes. That was so bad that they decided to not even release it because the host didn't want to be blamed for her losing. So this is Subway Takes here. Never really heard of it, but this is the channel. Let's see here. It's got 566,000 subscribers. And he sits on the subway and he talks with people. I've seen some clips here and there from this. It's I guess a unique angle. Some celebrities and some famous people go on the whatever this is podcast. And okay, fine. Like I didn't really know about this guy at all beforehand. But here's what he has to say. He had to say that Kamala's interview with him was so bad that they decided not to publish it.
The email, like an email from the
DNC.
Okay.
And they said, hey, Kamala Harris and Tim Walz are really interested in being on your show. I said, that sounds cool.
Okay.
I'll at least get to tell my daughter that I met the potential president of the United States.
Yeah.
And so I said yes, based on the fact that it would be a good story. And also they both had good takes.
What happened with Kamala?
Her take was really confusing and weird and not good. And so mutually agreed that we shouldn't publish it.
I see.
And I got lucky because I didn't want to be blamed for her losing.
Her take was that bad?
It was really, really bad, and it was like didn't make any sense. I can tell you, bacon as a spice. Bacon as a spice.
Bacon as a spice.
Can't be real. Let's go ahead and read, shall we? Podcast host covered up for Kamala in saying that people are so invested that in their cult that they'd cover up somebody who is retarded. It's telling he wanted her to win, not for her ability, so that he'd fit in. That's right, these people. Story is so cringe. Kamala Harris filmed an interview with Subway Takes, but it never aired. Why? Her campaign pre-approved the topics, rejecting a question from the Muslim host who wanted to ask about Gaza. Instead, her take was that bacon is a spice. That offended him because he's a Muslim? On the advice of the staffer, Harris decided to declare her love of anchovies on pizza. And the host ended the interview right there. They made it worse by talking about anchovies. Boring. Goodness gracious. It's from New York Times here. Here's the article itself. Rama, who doesn't eat pork for religious reasons, was taken aback. I don't know, he says in unpublished video recording of the interview, his voice rising to an unusually high pitch. Harris elaborates that bits of cooked bacon can be used to enhance a meal like other seasoning. It's about pure flavor, she says. Rama asks Harris if he can use beef or turkey or what kinds of other dishes that would benefit from bacon. He then pauses the interview and tells her that he doesn't eat it. He asks if they could do the airplanes take again, but on the advice of a Harris staffer, she decides to declare her love for anchovies on pizza. The alternative to the campaign had floated in an earlier email. Rama wraps the discussion 1 minute later. Well, he says, awkwardly, I'm 100% unsure on both of those. How humiliating. It's hilarious. Kamala didn't introduce Subway Takes. They didn't release it because it was too stupid. Kamala's bad at this. Kamala's Subway Takes, bacon is a spice. The episode never aired. Kamala to the Muslim Subway guy. I finally got my pork chop. Okay. Tim Walz did one, and I guess they aired it. Tim Walz has a hot take about house gutters. Kamala Harris' running mate appears on Subway Takes to discuss an issue he feels very strongly about, gutters on his house. Okay. Kamala couldn't even be trusted to do Subway Takes. They wanted to make her the most powerful woman on earth. Kamala's dumbass went on Subway Takes and said, bacon is a spice. That's what a presidential candidate decided to say on Subway Takes. They just scrapped the Kamala interview because the Subway Takes guy wouldn't stop waxing about how great bacon is to the Muslim content creator. So bad they didn't even publish the interview. One step away from the nuclear codes. My God. Oh, man. The interview never aired. Boy, oh boy. Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it does. And that's why Kamala Harris's friends all abandoned her. Okay? Got it? When the money runs out, so does the desire to be friends with Kamala Harris. And that $1 billion went really fast, didn't it? It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. If you think bacon is a spice, let me know.